No one is talking about this, but the internet just caught something wild, and it's got everybody revisiting an old chapter that Nelly clearly moved on from. As Nelly celebrated his birthday in Atlanta with his wife Ashanti, surrounded by love, laughter, and their tight family circle, one unexpected post dropped online that changed the tone completely. It came from none other than Nelly's ex, Shantel Jackson. Now, fans are saying she might have thrown some subtle shade right in the middle of Nelly's birthday bliss. The post itself looked innocent at first, just a simple quote on her Instagram story. But it was the timing and the message that made people's jaws drop. "Happy birthday to all friends I get and all I lost," she wrote. And that's when the internet went into full detective mode. Fans immediately connected the dots, pointing out that the post went live just minutes after Ashanti shared her emotional "Happy birthday, my love" post to Nelly. Coincidence? Some think not. The online conversation quickly spiraled, with people calling out Shantel for allegedly trying to stir up attention. One fan wrote, "Why post that on his birthday? The timing is way too convenient." Another added, "She could have just said happy birthday and kept it cute, but she had to be shady." It didn't take long before the screenshots started circulating across X, TikTok, and the Shade Room, sparking the question, was this just an emotional post, or a calculated move to reclaim a bit of spotlight? Let's be real. The history between Nelly and Shantel Jackson runs deep. They dated for several years, and during that time, she was often by his side at red carpet events, concerts, and family moments. But their relationship quietly fizzled out, and by 2021, both confirmed the breakup. Since then, Nelly's love story with Ashanti has completely stolen the show. From rekindling their romance to building a family together, the two have become one of the industry's favorite love stories. That's why fans found it so strange that Shantel would post anything even remotely suggestive on such a special day. "She had all the time in the world," one user commented, "but she waits until now? Sounds like she wants people to talk." Still, others defended her, saying people might be over-analyzing a harmless message. "Maybe she was just feeling nostalgic," one follower wrote. "Breakups are complex, and birthdays can bring up memories." That's true, but here's the twist. Shortly after the post began gaining traction, Shantel reportedly deleted it. And if you know social media, deleting something often makes it blow up even more. Fans began tagging Ashanti under threads, saying things like, "Girl, you're winning. Don't even give that energy a second." Ashanti didn't respond directly, but people noticed she posted a short clip with Nelly and their son, baby Kareem, later that night, captioned, "Peace and happiness only." It was calm, elegant, and very on-brand. Insiders for her. Close to Nelly allegedly say he's not even paying attention to the noise. A source told a popular entertainment outlet that Nelly is focused on his family and has no time for distractions. Fans believe that's true because he spent his entire birthday surrounded by love, with his mom, his daughter Nana, and Ashanti's family all there. But online, the conversation only got louder. Some fans called Shantel's move embarrassing, saying it looked like she was still hung up. Others wondered if she was just feeling left out of the narrative, now that Nelly's storybook romance with Ashanti dominates headlines. Meanwhile, gossip blogs began framing it as a jealousy moment, which only intensified the scrutiny. Hashtags like "Stay Classy Shantel" and "Let Them Be Happy" started trending as fans defended Nelly and Ashanti's peace. "They're married. They've moved on. They're thriving. This ain't your chapter anymore," one post read. Others felt sympathy for Shantel, saying it must be hard watching your ex find what looks like true happiness. But the debate wasn't about sympathy. It was about timing, intent, and the blurred line between reflection and shade. Now here's where it gets interesting, because a few fans started pulling receipts. They pointed out that Shantel had allegedly liked old posts about her and Nelly from fan pages just weeks prior. Others noticed subtle captions from her past few uploads, hinting at outgrowing people and learning peace after chaos. So when that birthday post appeared, it didn't exactly come out of nowhere. It felt like the final note in a quiet symphony of emotional jabs. "She's been building up to this," a user claimed. "You can tell she still has something to say." But instead of clapping back or fueling the rumors, Nelly seemed to do the opposite. That night, during his birthday dinner, he raised a glass and said, "Here's to new chapters and to everyone who taught us lessons along the way." Fans caught the moment on camera and it instantly went viral. People praised him for handling the situation with maturity. "That's the kind of growth money can't buy," one commenter said. "He didn't throw shade. He just leveled up." The irony is, while the internet was busy dissecting drama, Nelly and Ashanti were in their own world, dancing, laughing, and enjoying their time together. A clip from the night showed Ashanti leaning into Nelly's shoulder, whispering something that made him laugh out loud. The caption she added later summed it all up. "Nothing can touch what's real." Fans flooded her comments with hearts and fire emojis, writing things like, "This is how you win," with grace. And yet, just when it seemed like the buzz was fading, a new twist started brewing online. Some fans claimed that Shantel might not have meant any harm at all, that the post could have been directed at friends, not Nelly. But others weren't buying it. "Girl, you knew what you were doing," one tweet read. "Timing is everything." Whatever her intent was, the post reignited one of the internet's favorite conversations. Can exes ever post cryptic messages without being accused of shade? The timing, tone, and reaction make it hard to say otherwise. As Nelly's celebration came to an end, fans couldn't help but wonder, was this just an emotional slip-up or something more deliberate? Could this be Shantel's subtle way of stepping back into the spotlight? Or is everyone reading too much into a single line? Whatever the case, one thing's for sure: the story isn't over. Because as fans kept talking, Shantel suddenly posted again, something that made people's eyebrows shoot straight up. Not even 24 hours had passed before Shantel Jackson stirred the pot again. Early the next morning, she shared another post on her Instagram story. This time, a black and white photo of herself looking off into the distance, paired with the caption, "Some doors close for a reason. You just gotta thank God for redirection." Within minutes, fans were flooding the comments across gossip pages, convinced she was doubling down on the message from her previous post. "Okay, now she's definitely talking about Nelly," one fan wrote. "This can't be coincidence anymore." The post was vague enough to be interpreted in a dozen ways, but the timing, once again, was impossible to ignore. The same morning photos from Nelly's birthday party with Ashanti and baby Kareem hit every major entertainment outlet. As the comments piled up, fans noticed a pattern. Shantel had posted, deleted, and reposted similar cryptic messages several times over the last few months. "She's been low-key doing this since Nelly and Ashanti went public again," one user commented. "Every time they post something big, she suddenly has something to reflect about." While that might sound like a reach, fans pointed out that her posts always seem to align with major moments in Nelly and Ashanti's love story, from their red carpet debut to their baby's first birthday. Some believe it's pure coincidence, while others see it as a silent struggle for relevance. Behind the scenes, insiders close to Shantel allegedly say she's been feeling misunderstood. According to reports, she's focused on her business ventures and personal growth, and the timing of her posts was never intentional. But fans aren't fully convinced. If it walks like shade and sounds like shade. One fan wrote on X, "She can say whatever she wants, but we've seen this before." The narrative continued to build, and soon, Shantel versus Ashanti started trending as users began comparing their styles, personalities, and post-breakup behavior. The internet loves a rivalry, and this one had the perfect ingredients: history, heartbreak, and a power couple thriving in the spotlight.
Meanwhile, Nelly and Ashanti seemed completely A day after Shantel's second post, Ashanti shared a short video from their private jet as they returned home from the birthday trip. In the clip, Nelly was holding baby Kareem, gently bouncing him, while Ashanti smiled behind the camera. Her caption, "Home is wherever you are." Fans instantly saw that as a subtle clapback.com, confident and full of love. One fan wrote, "She doesn't need to say a word. Her piece is loud." Another added, "This is how you handle shade. You just keep glowing." The internet began to split in two camps, those defending and those rooting for Supporters of Shantel argued that she was allowed to express herself, especially after years of silence. "People act like she can't have emotions," one user tweeted. "She dated him for years. She's human too," but others fired back, saying there's a fine line between healing and haunting the past. "You can move on without throwing subliminals," a fan responded. "Respect the man's marriage and keep it." Pushing the tone of the debate quickly got heated, with both women trending simultaneously, though for very different reasons. By midweek, entertainment blogs started publishing timeline breakdowns of the situation, tracking every cryptic post, every deleted story, and every subtle caption. Headlines like Shantel Jackson's posts sparked debate after Nelly's birthday, and fans say handles shade with grace dominated the feeds. The speculation grew so loud that it reached a point where even people outside of the fan base started weighing in. One popular podcast discussed the situation, saying, "It's not about being bitter. It's about knowing when the story's not yours anymore." That quote went viral, being reshared across Instagram reels with clips of Ashanti's laughter and Nelly's birthday speech playing in the background. But here's where things took an unexpected turn. Instead of ignoring the buzz, Shantel allegedly liked a post defending her, one that said, "People always villainize women for feeling something. She's not bitter, she's just real." That simple tap reignited everything. Fans immediately noticed and began tagging Nelly and Ashanti again. Some interpreted it as her indirectly confirming that the birthday post was about him. "She liked that for a reason," one fan commented. "You can't like a post about being misunderstood if it ain't true." Others suggested she might just be tired of being painted as the jealous ex. Either way, the internet once again had fuel for the fire. On the other hand, Nelly was busy posting a throwback photo with Ashanti from their early 2000s days, a time when fans never imagined the two would reunite, let alone marry and build a family. His caption read, "Funny how life brings you full circle." That one sentence hit hard for fans who remembered the ups and downs of their journey. "He said what he said," one fan wrote. "You can't rewrite fate," Ashanti commented under the post, with a simple heart emoji and their son's initials, KK. It was subtle, but powerful, showing their unity amid the noise. As the drama continued, fans started speculating that Shantel might eventually address it all directly. "She can't stay silent forever," one user posted on Reddit. "She's either gonna drop a full statement or pretend none of this ever happened." And true to internet fashion, the theories kept spinning. Some claimed she might use it as inspiration for a new business campaign, a theme emphasizing closure and resilience. Others joked that she'd show up on a talk show soon, ready to clear the air. But nothing came, just silence, followed by her quietly turning off comments on her posts. Meanwhile, Ashanti and Nelly continued to do what they've always done best: move with love, grace, and laughter. Fans spotted them at a charity event later that week, holding hands and smiling like nothing in the world could shake them. They're unbothered royalty. One fan captioned the clip, "This is what it looks like when you choose peace." In many ways, the situation reminded everyone that sometimes the best response to drama is no response at all. Still, one lingering question hung in the air. Was Shantel's message truly about heartbreak or about finding closure? Could it be that she wasn't throwing shade at all, but simply reflecting on her past at an unfortunate time? Fans may never know. But one thing's for sure: the timing, tone, and tension made it one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the week. And as the dust settles, everyone's watching to see if Shantel will finally speak up, or if she lets silence tell her story.